So we're moving on now to the next award, which is the Excellence in Volunteer Management. Now, this award is presented in acknowledgement of a manager of volunteers, either salaried or non-salaried, who demonstrates good practice in the management of volunteers and the delivery of programs by those volunteers. The selection panel, again, amazed by the standard of the 15 nominations received this year, and commended the important and impactful work of all nominees. The 2020 award finalists are Moroni Pugh, Susan Solakovic, and Kerry Barnes. And join us on our virtual stage while Scott tells us a little bit about you.
Moroni Pugh's time with Wesley Missions Queensland has supported many disadvantaged people in the community. Managing volunteers for emergency relief and community meals programs, Moroni has persevered through a challenging year and maintained a high standard he is known for. Moroni is also noted for his collaborative approach to volunteer management, encouraging his volunteer team members to contribute in long-term decision-making and daily debrief sessions. With a long history of supporting the community sector, Moroni brings a wealth of knowledge to the role. Outside of Wesley Mission Queensland, Moroni also finds time to study and contribute to several local groups, including with the Aboriginal, Torres Strait Islander, and Maori communities. Susan Solakovic works with Sporting Wheelies and Disabled Association, has cemented her reputation as a supportive, motivating, and thoroughly organized manager of volunteers. Whether they worked with Susan for years or are meeting her for the first time, volunteers describe her generous spirit, attention to detail, and genuine appreciation for her volunteer colleagues. From the small details to the big picture, Susan brings a positive and structured approach to volunteer management. In particular, her personalized training leaves volunteers feeling confident and ready for the day's events. Now, through Susan's leadership, Sporting Wheelies and Disabled Association has seen an increased participation among long-term volunteers and new recruits alike, helping them deliver strong outcomes for the community. Kerry Barnes has been managing volunteers through Surf Lifesaving Queensland's Point Danger branch for 18 years. With 11 surf lifesaving clubs and thousands of volunteers, Kerry is known for her ability to balance the needs of the organization and individuals in her team. Kerry's strong skills in administration have helped her create processes that have been adopted by other branches throughout the state. A focus on helping the community has shown through in Kerry's decades of work, including managing several committees and personally mentoring rising female leaders at the branches. Kerry's dedication to the well-being of others has carried through to her volunteer management and allowed her to achieve excellent results. Best of luck, finalists.
What extraordinary and rewarding work to be able to inspire volunteers to achieve such great outcomes. And again, some amazing programs being run there by those volunteer coordinators. So the 2020 award recipient of Excellence in Volunteer Management Award goes to Susan Solakovic. Congratulations and well done, Susan. That's so exciting. I'm going to show you have a fabulous trophy here for you as well that will be arriving out in the mail soon, and a lovely certificate. Susan is joining us today from the Yugara country in Brisbane. Finally say a few words. You look very excited.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Volunteering Queensland, for this award. Look, I'm deeply honoured to be the recipient of this year's award. I'm sincerely grateful for the recognition from my peers, my colleagues, volunteers and Volunteering Queensland. I should admit I was happily surprised when I learnt about my nomination this year, and without any false modesty, I feel that we are really all worthy of this award. However, I realise it can't be divided into pieces, so again, I want to express my gratitude to all of you. From a personal note, I'm very pleased to receive this award because it really has been one of my childhood dreams to, stand in front of a group of people and maybe accept an award, recognising maybe a particular skill, quality or achievement. So I guess today, for all of you, you're present, seeing me fulfil one of my childhood dreams. I guess as a child, I could not imagine how interesting my life would be. Of course, I, along with a lot of us, faced a lot of challenges growing up, but I succeeded and overcame them. And I guess I gained valuable life experiences along the way. I came to Australia when I was just under 10 years old, not knowing a word of English. If you remember the movie maybe Wog Boy, well, that was me, eating a sandwich made of salami on the school grounds. My childhood was interesting from a young age. I worked at a local Foursquare shop, sometimes volunteering, but mainly to try and earn enough money to buy bread and milk and sometimes lollies for my siblings. It really wasn't until I guess I was in my early 20s that I started to understand slang words like let's bail or no dramas, mate. So, even today, I will make grammatical errors or simple spelling mistakes now and then, but living in a civilised society, my colleagues make allowances for me for this and with a slight loving dig at times will remind me. The volunteering community spirit is a core part of who I am. Speaking multiple languages, I have voluntarily supported my community as an interpreter for over 30 years. I guess this lived experience has been a huge motivator for me in ensuring volunteers have a positive volunteering experience with us at Sporting Wheelies. And, I guess to all our dedicated, long-standing local regional volunteers and staff from Cairns all the way down to the Gold Coast, inland to Toowoomba and regional areas. This one's for you, and in recognition of your flexibility, your adaptability when presented with a clear path for change to really make a difference. I would like to say that Sporting Wheelies was established over 40 years ago. During this time, we've come to be recognised as the state body for sport, for recreation, community engagement and education and rehabilitation through our Health and Fitness Centre for people with a disability across Queensland. Our purpose is to make active goals accessible for all Queenslanders with a disability. Moving on from that, the Sporting Wheelies volunteer framework is a labour of love. Developed with volunteers in mind, we have happily shared it with our industry partners, mainly because creating a positive impact is really for us not about how well we do or one organisation does. It's rather how well we all do things. In the past 6 years, I've had the privilege to work with volunteers from all walks of life. To date, we have successfully engaged volunteers in support of our service delivery from well over 20 different countries. Volunteering Queensland has been a major catalyst in helping me source and recruit volunteers from these countries. Volunteering Queensland's community and volunteering platform is recognised nationally and internationally, and I have to say that your staff are a fantastic bunch of people. I acknowledge that recognition is not something that we can buy, it's earned, and all of you volunteer leaders and managers have earned this award. I'm humbled by the opportunity to accept this award in recognition of every one of you who have contributed to creating a positive community impact. Thank you all, and thank you, Volunteering Queensland.
Oh, Susan, if I could magically shift us to Brisbane City Hall with the beautiful big windows and a fabulous crowd to be handing you all your trophies today, I really would. And because you deserve it, you all deserve thunderous applause and that moment in the spotlight. So we have to do it electronically today, but I really wish that we could have done this for you all to truly help you understand how much you're valued. And Susan, I just want to note that the panel noted not only the amazing contribution that you have brought to this country through who you are and your heritage and what you give back to people, but how you make people feel. And the fact that you make people feel welcome and cared about and valued was evidenced by the sheer number of nominations we had for you. You have touched a lot of people who think you are really special. So,
Thank you very much.
Congratulations and thank you very much.